5 times a day, nearly 2 billion people stop whatever they're doing, face Mecca, and pray in synchronized movements. This is Islam, whose very name means submission or surrender. It's a faith built on discipline, structured prayer times, month-long fasting, dietary restrictions, and specific rituals performed precisely. But it's also about surrender, accepting what you cannot control, trusting in a divine will, and finding peace in submission to something greater than yourself. Modern psychology recognizes that both discipline and acceptance are essential for mental health. Too much control creates rigidity and anxiety. Too little creates chaos and helplessness. Islam developed a framework balancing both 1,400 years ago. Today, we're exploring the psychological wisdom in Islamic practice and what this tradition understood about structure, surrender, and the path to inner peace. Islam is remarkably structured. The 5 pillars provide a clear framework for life: the declaration of faith, 5 daily prayers, structured charity, fasting during Ramadan, and a once-in-a-lifetime pilgrimage. Research on routine shows it reduces decision fatigue, lowers anxiety through predictability, and creates a sense of control and accomplishment. People with structured routines report up to 30% lower stress levels and better sleep. The 5 daily prayers at dawn, midday, afternoon, sunset, and night create regular pauses for reflection, breaking up the day with mindfulness. Experts now call this strategic renewal, which improves cognitive performance and reduces burnout. The physical movements of prayer, standing, bowing, and prostrating, create a mind-body integration, an embodied spirituality that enhances stress reduction. This consistent, punctual practice aligns perfectly with modern research on habit formation. As James Clear notes, environment and timing are more important than motivation. Islam structures both. Ramadan, the month of fasting from dawn to sunset, is one of Islam's most psychologically significant practices. Abstaining from food, drink, and negative behaviors is a masterclass in self-regulation. Research on intermittent fasting shows it increases mental clarity and self-control. It's like a month-long workout for your self-disciplined muscle. Walter Mischel's famous marshmallow experiments prove that the ability to delay gratification predicts better life outcomes. Ramadan trains this exact skill, and it's not done alone. Entire communities fast together, providing social support and shared identity. The daily breaking of the fast, or iftar, cultivates intense gratitude and joy. This annual reset allows for a reassessment of priorities and character development. While it can disrupt sleep and productivity, most practitioners report a profound sense of accomplishment and spiritual renewal that far outweighs the challenges. But Islam isn't just discipline, it's fundamentally about surrender. The word Islam itself means submission to God's will. This might seem at odds with Western psychology's emphasis on control and agency. But modern therapies like acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, are catching up. ACT teaches us to accept what we cannot change and commit to actions aligned with our values. This mirrors the Islamic principle of tawakkul, trusting in God, paired with ikhsha, personal effort. The Prophet Muhammad famously advised, "Tie your camel, then trust in God." It's about doing your best and letting go of the outcome. This balanced approach avoids the anxiety of trying to control everything and the helplessness of feeling you control nothing. The physical act of prostration, with the forehead on the ground, is a powerful embodied symbol of this surrender, a release of ego that research shows can genuinely shift your mindset toward humility. Islamic practice is also rich with what we now call mindfulness. The 5 daily prayers require full attention to movement and recitation, making them a form of moving meditation. Studies comparing Islamic prayer to meditation find similar reductions in stress hormones and enhanced emotional regulation. The practice of dhikr, the repetitive remembrance of God through phrases like Subhanallah or Allahu Akbar, functions just like mantra meditation, interrupting anxious thoughts and creating a state of calm focus. Even the ritual washing before prayer, wudu, serves as a mindful transition, using the sensation of water to ground you in the present moment and prepare your mind for a sacred act. This emphasis on khushu, or presence and humility in prayer, is a direct parallel to the core teachings of mindfulness, being fully present, moment by moment. Finally, Islamic practice is deeply communal. The obligatory Friday congregational prayer provides a weekly touchpoint for social support and shared identity. Praying in synchronized rows creates what sociologists call collective effervescence, a powerful feeling of unity and social bonding. Research shows that synchronized movement increases cooperation and releases endorphins. The Islamic concept of the Ummah, a global community, fosters a large-scale sense of belonging and mutual responsibility. The Harvard study of adult development found that strong relationships are the single greatest predictor of happiness and long-term health. And Islam systematically builds these connections. Even zakat, the mandatory charitable giving, strengthens community bonds and fosters a sense of shared well-being, reminding us that we are all in this together. Of course, these practices aren't without challenges, especially in the modern world. Strict adherence can lead to anxiety, and Muslims in minority contexts can face prejudice. But the tradition also has built-in flexibility, and a growing movement within Islam is integrating modern psychology with spiritual guidance. Ultimately, Islam's framework of discipline and surrender addresses our deepest psychological needs. Discipline provides structure, identity, and purpose. Surrender provides relief from anxiety, peace in acceptance, and humility, whether you share the theology or not. The principles are universal. Create structure in your life, accept what you can't control, build community, and practice letting go. The call to prayer isn't just a religious ritual, it's a reminder to pause, reflect, and surrender, a timeless piece of wisdom for anyone seeking a life of peace and purpose. Thanks for watching. If you found this exploration insightful, please like this video, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.